So one of the first considerations for throwing a plate that I have is just the shape of the clay once it's been wedged. And so the shape that it is right now is a lot more suited to a taller, narrower piece. And so what I do before throwing a plate is that I'll get that into a shape that's closer to a plate. And that'll make my centering job a little bit easier. One of the problems that I would always run into is that this clay wants to kind of overlap and trap water under the edge. And you know, that can be a real problem. So it's kind of this idea of the back and forth of making that outer edge beveled in like that, and then coming back and taking that clay lower and out. And you know, having this sponge in my right hand is really helpful for just keeping things damp and sliding along. I know plates without a sponge in my hand, I really have a tough time keeping the clay damp enough to make a plate. So now that I have the rim where I want it, it's time to start thinking about dropping this wall down. I use a curved edge first, because if I were to use just a straight edge like this one here to drop that down, the chance that it's going to go beyond that and flop down is a lot greater than if I have something curved. Structurally, it holds it up better. So I start with the curved, and then right when I have it mostly where I want it, I can do the fine tuning with a flat edge. Right, so now that I've made the measurement and I have a mark that's halfway between 2 points and a little bit further down than halfway, I like to take these twist ties that you know, come on any clay bag, and I can use that as a little measuring tool to say, okay, from the inside rim of the plate to the point that I want to mark is that distance. So I just bend it, and you can see it matches up with the point that I've made there. And that way I can just quickly go around the plate and mark this out. So in certain forms, that layout section of the decoration can really take up a lot of the time. So the quicker that I can figure out to get this layout part done, the faster the process can go.